Hey guys, it's Glenn from glenscarcollection.com, and as you know, I love interesting cars, and today we're in a 1972 Porsche 914. All right, guys, I'm going to have the camera angle here facing forward. It's a loud car. It's a mid-engine. This car is real special because it actually has a 6-cylinder from a Subaru Tribeca. So these 914 stock came with 4 cylinders and 6 cylinders. This has got a newer engine from a Tribeca Subaru SUV, which is a 3-liter flat 6, producing 240 horsepower. And the great thing is this car only weighs
2,300 pounds.
2,300 pounds. So this is almost like Lotus Exige power. My Lotus Exige was exactly 2,000 pounds and 220 horsepower. So, all right, am I good with the clutch here? So this is a 5-speed manual. Okay, that wasn't bad. For some reason, I thought. It's a rainy day every time, and if you live in New Jersey here, you got to expect a lot of rain. One of your weekend days will be ruined by rain, sometime both. I'm trying to figure out where this clutch catches. Okay, forgive me with the clutch here. No turn on red. So we just got out of...
First gear is up. It's traditional 5-speed.
Okay, and where's reverse? Down into the side?
Down into the back.
So Brian was nice enough to let us do a review of his beautiful 996 Porsche, and he also has this I'll call it a resto-modded 914 Porsche. So we don't just have windshield wipers. And this is like a full-out Formula race car compared to driving in the 996. The 996 was a Cadillac or a Lexus compared to this drive. So it's raining out. We're going to go nice and easy, but I definitely wanted to film this car while Brian has it. He's like me, a car guy. You got a 2002. I can't see anything now. All right.
I'm gonna leave it down.
Yeah, we may forgive. So no power steering. Defroster, I assume?
Nope. It does have windshield wipers.
I wonder if I could pinch my window down, if that'll help a little bit.
Let me try.
Just a pinch. All right, the window's fine now. Yep, that's good. All right, good. That looks good, actually. So forgive the wind noise. Forgive everything. So this car is certainly a purist car, right? No stability control, no traction control. We have maximum performance summer tires on these, so it's a great recipe for the rain.
It is not the best winter car.
It's not the best
it is not the best rain car.
Not the best rain car. This car's got a ton of power, I can tell already. I don't think I'm going to use it today. So we're going to 4th. I love this pop-up headlights. I love this color blue. So
this is Olympic
probably
blue.
Too much straight. Now that's obviously not a stock color, right?
It was a stock color, but not for this car. This car was Irish green originally.
Oh, okay. Which was a popular color.
It's one of my favorite colors.
Yeah.
Olympic blue has grown on me. It's not what I would have chosen, but it fits.
Oh, really? I love blue cars. So for those of you that watch my YouTube videos, I'm obsessed with blue, and I would definitely want this color. What attracted me to this car, always in Cars and Coffee, was just the blue color. It just stands out.
It is definitely a cool color.
So now this doesn't feel power brakes to me either.
There's no power brakes. There's no power anything. It's 911 front brakes and suspension, sway bars and everything. It's in the summer on a good road. It's one of those cars where there's few cars that could really stay with it if you know what you're doing.
Right.
It's very well balanced. It's very sticky.
Yep.
And the brakes are good when there's some heat in them.
Yep.
It's not really a rainy day car.
No, and we did the 996 first because it was drizzling out, and now the heavier rain actually came with this car.
And look, there's a Subaru Forester.
Yeah, there we go. What little does he know? And this gearbox, this 5-speed gearbox, is from a Legacy wagon, you said?
It is. It's from a Legacy sedan, actually. So it's really rare. It's one of the few cars in the country that has the EZ30D flat 6 engine with the gearbox. Most people would do an engine swap on this and they'd use the stock Porsche transaxle,
Right.
which is terrible. I've had 2 of them. Even if they're in perfect condition, they're just not that great. Shifting, you can't tell what gear you're in. It's just very difficult. So I think you can tell this shifts like a modern car. It's very normal.
Yeah, the gearbox is fine. The pedals are hinged to the floor like a 993.
Exactly.
So that's it's a little weird when I put in the clutch to be used to that.
Right.
But especially because we're almost like laying down driving.
Yeah. Wearing very thin shoes helps. Wearing sneakers like yours make it a little more difficult.
Especially in the rain, it's slippery.
Especially in the rain. This is a mid-engine car. It's all about balance and taking it out on a great road like this one when it's not raining.
Yeah.
and just going through the curves and stuff.
Yeah, we picked the wrong day, that's for sure.
That's okay.
This car is amazing to drive. This is to non-car enthusiasts, they may look at this as a death trap. But to a car enthusiast, when we hear about horsepower and lightweight, you know, basically at lightweight everything gets better, right? So if you put 500 horsepower in your 4,000 pound car, you still have a 4,000 pound car. So just like, you know, Lotuses and Colin Chapman, is if you take away weight, everything gets better. So this car is really at a bare bones minimum weight of 2,400 pounds. And unfortunately it's pouring rain, and you know, we have very sticky tires that don't hold water very well. But I can tell you, wow, I just prod the gas and this thing takes off. Wow, look at that. It takes off like a rocket. Now these turns is where this car shines. Because of the weather conditions, we're not going to be able to do that. But you buy this car for the turns, not necessarily for the highway. But yeah, I can tell you the suspension is very nice. It's very smooth. It seems like it would be a great highway car. It's not rough riding at all. We're in these sport bucket seats, which are aftermarket seats, and they're really holding me in tight, almost like a race car.
Who did it has done 3 of these, and he put 7,000 miles on it, daily driving it, fixing every little thing. And at first, there were some issues with the axles. And then they had custom 911 axles made and re-splined for the Subaru gearbox. And I haven't had a problem in 1,500 miles, highway driving, whatever.
Where did you find this car? What state?
This car was down south. I bought it in Virginia.
Wow. I mean, this car, we got a Mini Cooper behind us, and even this pouring rain, a little gas in the turns, you know, we're going. And if you want to stand out, like at a car show for a Cars and Coffee, this car will definitely do the trick.
This will be the only one.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about yourself coming and going. Like you said, you're a regular at our Cars and Coffee, and people don't even realize this has a resto modded engine in it. Even when you have the hood of the engine open, right?
It's a very clean install, and a lot of people look in and they're like, oh, it's a 6, oh, that's cool, and then they say, well, it doesn't look right, it looks different, but it fits so well, and it's actually easy to work on. Like if you look in the engine bay, you'll see there's a lot of room around the engine.
First gear, right?
And it's your basic Subaru, so you know.
Yeah, so reliability is really nothing. That's an advantage for, you know, a resto mod car. You know, will it go up in value like the stock car? No, but it's a more usable car. And again, Brian was smart. He bought this car with all those modifications already done, so he's not worried about engine swaps and transmission swaps and everything talking to each other. All that R&D was already done by somebody who knew that they were doing.
Right.
And you just buy it and enjoy it.
It has upgraded springs in the rear, so I think they're 150 pounds.
Okay.
And it has Bilsteins all around, so it's a good compromise. It's not too bad.
Yeah.
I've driven this on a 100-mile trip with no problem. It is noisy,
right?
But isn't that what you would want in something like this?
Yeah. Now on that 100-mile trip, I can bet it wasn't raining.
It wasn't raining, and I got 31 miles to the gallon. To think of it as the ideal. It's Japanese reliability in a crazy German sports car.
Yeah.
And the roof still fits in the trunk, which, you know, on a nice day you take it off and you can hear the engine.
Yeah, that would be a video if we were driving this with no roof on it. That would be a video. That would put me on the map.
We'll see if we don't sell it, we can do that video.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying do it in the pouring rain.
Oh, that's a different video.
That would be a video. That video would go viral.
This car would rust from the inside out.
Yep, it's rusting as we speak.
It is, absolutely.
Yeah, now the great idea about, you know, this will be a pretty usable car. Now there's no ventilation in this car. There's no, in this, the way this is set up, there's no air conditioning. There's no heat either, right?
There's no heat, no.
Okay.
The original 914 would use heat exchangers on the exhaust.
Right.
You know, like the old flat six Porsches. And I'm sure somebody can figure it out, but I'm not that guy. And it's not a winter car, so...
Right.
For me, I don't need heat.
And you've owned 3 of these, so you've actually had an LS swapped one, right?
My V8 one actually had a 327 from a 1963 Corvette.
Oh wow, from a 63 Corvette.
63 Corvette, it was bored out to 331. But that was an iron block and iron heads, so really an additional 150 pounds right in the middle of the car.
Are we going to bottom out here?
No. Which doesn't sound like a lot.
Yeah.
And a lot of people say, oh, you know, if you swap in a small block, they don't handle.
Right.
That car would out-handle most modern cars. It just was not the best 914.
Right. All right, guys, this was an amazing car, probably the most amazing car I've driven yet on the channel. So again, 72 914 resto modded with a 3.0 liter flat six from a Subaru Tribeca, and it's just amazing. Power to rate ratio is where it's at. So thanks to Brian for letting me drive his amazing car. Maybe one time we'll drive it when it's sunny outside, but you can't predict the weather here in New Jersey, so that's what happens. So thanks for watching this video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up. Be sure to share this video with your friends, and be sure to leave a positive comment below. All four of those allow me to rise in the rankings and to keep making videos. Thanks again for your support, and we'll see you next time.